The main aim of the workshops was to encourage the development of new products, which would be for sale on e-Spaza's online shop, but also in the KZNSA's shop, and also by the beaders themselves at the bead market. But we didn't want to do this through telling them what to make. We wanted to stimulate creativity and innovation among the crafters themselves, so that with or without our input on an ongoing basis, they are able to continuously innovate and create and develop new product lines. The workshop centered around our simplified creative process. We showed the crafters examples of inspiration of other designers, from crockery and cutlery that inspired Skinny Leminx's tea towels to proteas inspiring wire brooches by Magda van der Vloot, to hydrangeas inspiring Michelle Stewart's floral bangles and earrings. We gave each crafter a notebook and a pen, which we encouraged them to keep with them at all times to document what they see in the world around them that inspires them, either through drawing or writing themselves notes or sticking in images of things that they've seen that inspire them. So that brings us to step 3 in the process: test. Once something has inspired you and you've played with it for a while on paper, you're ready to test to see whether or not it works. You're ready to create a prototype. And it's in the making of the product that you're able to see whether or not the product itself is viable. You might realize it needs to be longer or shorter or bigger or smaller or a different colorway, but it's only in the making of the product that those kinds of things come to light. Once you've satisfied yourself that you've exhausted every possibility and angle, and that you've exhausted your own ability to give input, you're ready for step 4, which is feedback. So you might ask for feedback from your customers, from other crafters, from experts in the field, really just from others whose opinion you value. And the feedback should lead to improvement, which is step 5. So in this phase of the cycle, test, feedback, improvement, you might find yourself in a loop where you continuously improving what it is you've done, retesting it, asking for feedback, maybe making some more improvements, and so on. And it's about not getting too frustrated at that point in the cycle, and it's about not thinking that you're finished before you are. Once you've got your point in the test, feedback, improvement cycle where you feel the product is just right, you've reached the final stage there, you've created a new design. We worked with crafters around this design process, whether it be for creating completely new designs or tweaking existing designs, either by playing with colorways or by slightly changing the design they were making, or by creating sets where you've got a necklace that goes with a bangle or with a pair of earrings. And we began to see some really impressive results. I think the crafters really responded well to this idea of tweaking existing designs to create something new, by changing colorways, by changing the design slightly. A few also tried mixed mediums, a lot of the time mixing crocheting with beadwork, with some really stunning results. Something that was immediately evident when we went down to the market a few days after the last workshop was that the crafters had really taken on board this idea of wearing their jewelry as a means of promoting it. You know, a piece of jewelry looks like one thing when it's lying on the table, but it really becomes something else once you put it on. And we were very pleased to see that a lot of the crafters had taken that to heart, and they were all wearing at least one piece of their own jewelry to try and promote it. I think there's still quite a lot of work to do around costing. We ended off the last day looking at pricing and ensuring that all your input costs are covered, including labor and all your material costs.